What's up, Clemson Carson? Just gonna tweet out this before this. What's up, Landon? It's gonna be a short live stream, by the way. It's probably gonna be 30 minutes or less. Hold on, almost done tweeting this thing out. And boom. Yes, I know I'm live on my channel. Golly, they always send me an email. Anyways, college football's been really drunk today. Any college football fans out there? I'm a Texas fan, and I thought we were screwed. Turned the game off, and apparently we do better when I don't watch. Did you know that the Cowboys are 1-0 when I don't watch, and they're 0-1 when I do watch? Texas 1-0 when I do watch or do not watch, and they were down for the majority of that time when I watched, and then when I didn't watch, they won. So, anyways, probably not watching my favorite teams anymore because they always suck when I watch. It's unfortunate, but I'm superstitious like that. Anyways, other games, OU. I'm a Texas fan, so I don't like OU. OU lost at home to Kansas State, and Kansas State lost to Arkansas State. This year, without having all the practices, the training camps, and then getting to play your non-conference kind of teams aren't prepared for conference schedule. So it's been really, really tough for some of these teams, and it's showing, especially like Texas, Oklahoma, other schools like LSU. You're seeing that they're really struggling. Obviously, LSU completely restructured from last year. But yeah, we're right now watching the A&M Vanderbilt game. Oh my gosh, Vanderbilt is in it. It's 5-7 at halftime. Talk about a weird game. Anyways, so for those of you who do not know, got into F1 a couple weeks ago and, decided, hey, this was kind of neat. I had not watched a full race, but tomorrow, hold on, let me check what time the race is tomorrow before I set my alarm. I am going to be watching the Formula One race, the Russian Grand Prix, and I'm going to be live streaming my reaction. That's right. Live streaming my reaction to the F1 race. So tune in for that. If you're awake at that time, it is at what time? 6:05 in the morning. So we're going to set the alarm here for a good old 5:56 wake up time. And then that'll give us about 10 minutes to wake up, get a sip of water, eat a granola bar, and, get ready for this race. But tomorrow I will be doing a live stream early in the morning, just talking about F1. Or not talking about learning. I'm probably going to call it learning F1 or something. I know nothing about F1. I know who the drivers are. I know what teams there are. I couldn't tell you any of the rules. I couldn't tell you. I said Russian Grand Prix, and someone subscribed to my channel, and their name is in Russian. Whoa, that is pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I think that it's going to be a fun time. I'm going to have a really fun time. I'm going to try the Russian Grand Prix. I don't know what to expect. I want to learn about F1, just to learn about the cars and stuff, learn about the drivers, learn about whatever technicalities there are, just having fun with it. So obviously I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to say something wrong. I'm going to say someone's bad. They're going to end up being good. Say someone's good. They're going to end up being bad. But I'll talk about it all tomorrow. We're going to have a fun time. I'll just watch it on my TV. It'll be the setup. I'll sit here, watch it on TV. But yeah, it'll be a fun time. Anyways, let's get to some comments. Sorry I'm behind. Let's see. Thank you, Clemson Carson. You like the flag. It's a good flag. Dallas Cowboys will beat the Seahawks. Okay. All right, let's not get too aggressive there. LSU did get beat. Timmy Hill. Oh, I forgot there was an Xfinity race. Yikes. I got into F1. It's actually a really good form of racing, way different than NASCAR, but that's what makes it good. Plus, their games are amazing. Yeah, you guys saw me do the Real Racing 3 thing. I had fun with that, but, it's very different from F1. I'm sure there are better games out there, but I really think that Real Racing 3 has some really good graphics. Obviously, very different, the way they set up the races and stuff, their challenges. So, but other than that, yeah. Don't expect, though, much. The Russian Grand Prix is one of the worst races of the year. Hey, I don't know. I'm Russian, so I'm Russian to watch the Russian Grand Prix. That was kind of cringy. Don't expect Hamilton and Mountain is Q2. I can't watch F1. It's way too early. Yeah, that's why I think I would have gotten into F1 a little bit earlier if it wasn't so early over here in the U.S. I get that they're all in Europe and Asia and stuff. Even they go to Australia. But the only races that are in a good time zone for me, obviously the American Grand Prix, the U.S. Grand Prix, the Canadian Grand Prix, Mexican Grand Prix, and I think the South America, they have a couple of races in South America that could probably work. Italian Grand Prix a couple of weeks ago was great. I heard about that. Pierre Gasly won that, I think, so that was pretty neat. But yeah, as for Las Vegas, just going to give a quick preview. Yeah, obviously the favorite's got to be Harvick. He's really good at Vegas. He's been winning everywhere. I think he's got to be the favorite. He's my pick for tomorrow, but some other favorites you got to look at. Keselowski and Logano, the Penske guys, have been really good there. Logano's won the last 2 spring races, and he was doing really good in the fall last year. Keselowski's won a couple of races there. Kyle Busch, I guess, maybe. But you never know with his 2020. What else? Chase Elliott's hit or miss. Chase Elliott is so hit or miss. He rather wrecks out or finishes in the top 5. I'm a little nervous as a Chase Elliott fan for that. Other than that, I'm picking Harvick to win. Nothing more. If you have questions about it, just ask me. I'm a Leclerc fan. It's Leclerc? Leclerc. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's been a pain. Yeah, I like all the Ferrari memes. They're kind of funny. The Ferrari memes are funny. I'm going to stream saying Timmy Hill 6,661 team, 66 for Cup, 61 for Xfinity. Dude, God bless you. I love Timmy Hill fans. We're such a unique group. Oh my gosh, Texas people are tweeting. Oof. Dude, so bad. Texas should have lost, but anyways. East Coast, oof. Yeah, it's at 6:05 here in Central Time Zone. That's unfortunate. Perez, isn't he starting like 5th? I think Perez is starting up front. Ferrari's my favorite team. Yeah, my guys, out of what I've seen from, I don't have a favorite driver yet, but some of my favorites, Kvyat, because he's Russian. I'm Russian, so that and he seems kind of like a funny guy, pretty neat guy. I understand that he might lose his ride this year, which kind of sucks, but I really like Daniel Ricciardo. He was probably the first F1 driver outside of Lewis Hamilton I heard of when he ran the UT helmet, the Texas Longhorn helmet at the American Grand Prix last year. And so I was like, that guy's cool. And he's really funny. I've seen some of his press conferences, his interviews. Really funny guy. And then obviously Lando Norris, another really funny guy. He's a walking meme. I call him a walking meme. So I think Norris and Ricciardo, they're going to be teammates next year. That's going to be a fun combination. But Norris and Sainz, that's a fun combination too. A lot of their McLaren challenges that they do, they have a lot of fun. They're really funny together. So I'm going to miss them. But I think Ricciardo and Norris is going to be a really interesting pairing. Yeah, I think that's interesting. All the F1 drivers seem to have really good personalities. It's really hard to hate any of them because they're all talented, but they all have really good personalities. They're funny. Then you got some guys like Kimi who are just, he's just himself so much that it's hilarious. And then you got some savages out there. Verstappen called out someone. I think it was Ocon in the F1 documentary I watched. So that was pretty funny. But as for my pick tomorrow, I'll tell you again in the morning. Every time I've turned on an F1 race in my life, whether it's halfway through, whether it's the last 5 laps, Lewis Hamilton ends up winning. So Hamilton's going to be my pick. As for the podium, I'll figure that out when I wake up. Depends how risky I'm feeling. But, yeah, Mercedes is really good. That's what I know. Verstappen probably wants to stay loyal to Red Bull or something. Let's see. Let's check in on the Xfinities. Hello, Parker. Chase Briscoe is winning the race. He has swept the stages so far. Wow, impressive. That's good for him. He's obviously going to lock in if you ask me, but who knows? But yeah, F1 race tomorrow. I'll be live streaming. We'll give the Las Vegas preview, obviously, as normal. Or I'm doing that now. Then I'll watch the Las Vegas race and do my post race. That's what I meant to say, is that I'll do my Las Vegas post race. Other than that, I don't know. Open it up to questions for about 10 to 15 minutes. Doesn't Ferrari give Leclerc all their sources and Vettel kind of gets screwed over or something? Yeah, I think Briscoe wins the Xfinity title. If not him, then Cindric, obviously. I'm glad Vettel's getting out of there if it's a bad situation there. He's going to the watermelon car. They mixed the pink car with the Aston Martin, and it's watermelon. Timmy Hill to the 48, please. Let's see. F1 Drive to Survive is the best series on Netflix. Dude, F1 is surprisingly dramatic. I thought I was watching like a drama. Like, some of these guys hate each other, and then some of them are like trying to force people out of their rides, and it's drama filled. Like, I thought I was watching some scripted show. It's a lot of drama. Like, you wouldn't expect F1 to be so dramatic, but behind the scenes, this is very dramatic. It's absolutely crazy how dramatic it is. It's entertaining though. I had a great time. I can't wait for season 3. I heard that they're the documentary crew's at the Russian Grand Prix this week. I thought the whole Ricciardo leaving Red Bull thing was interesting, and then also Ricciardo getting the redemption at the Monaco Grand Prix was pretty cool. What else happened? The whole Ocon thing, that was interesting to see him get booted out of the Racing Point team, go to be a Mercedes test driver or whatever, and then end up going to Renault. That was neat. But there were some interesting storylines. Obviously, the whole Red Bull Toro Rosso AlphaTauri thing was interesting. But yeah, Albon got a podium last week. I saw someone, I thought they did Albon, so that's why I said that. Yeah, Moffat's a good guy. He seems like a really good guy. He won the truck championship a couple of years ago, I think. I think he deserves a higher up ride. Favorite F1. I'm going to Google that. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Give me a second. Sponsor? Is a livery or a livery like a sponsor? Can you confirm that in the comments? Or is it a paint scheme? I can't tell. Is it a paint scheme or the sponsor? Because the Google is telling me two different things. Paint scheme. Okay. Ugh. Europeans using weird words. Well, we probably use weird words compared to them here in the U.S., so never mind. I'm a Thunder fan. I like orange and blue. I think I really like McLaren's car. I like the Mercedes cars, the black cars. Even when they had the silver cars, I thought those were pretty good looking too. I like the Ferrari red. It's plain, it's simple, it's not too crazy. But I see a lot of people, they talk about the Racing Point car, the pink car. Yeah, it's easy to see on the track, but when you look at it in pictures, it's kind of random if you ask me. It's not my favorite. I don't know if I'd call it my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. Other cars, I like the Renault cars, the black and yellow. Dude, I got to get on Real Racing 3 to remember some of these teams. The Williams cars, they look like an Indy car. Their paint scheme looks like something I would see on an Indy car race. The white. Yeah, the AlphaTauri, the new ones look really good. Last year's the red and the blue, it looked decent, but I like the navy and white. Looks really good in my opinion. Yeah, Timmy Hill is the busiest driver in NASCAR, if you ask me. He owns a truck team and he runs all 3 series like every week. He's an impressive guy, I'm telling you. I got a lot of respect for him. Let's see. Talked about that. The Alfa Romeo cars, they're all right. The red and white looks fine. The Haas car, I did not like their black and gold car last year. I think their white and red and grayish looks better. Told you I like the Mercedes, Ferrari, AlphaTauri. Red Bull looks good. I think it's a good combination of the Red Bull colors. They did it pretty well there. Told you about that. Yeah, I think that's all the teams. But if I had to pick a favorite, I think it's got to be the McLaren. I really like the McLaren. Beautiful. Beautiful looking car, the blue and orange. But yeah. You guys watch any football this weekend? We got full weekend of college football back. I talked about that a little bit at the beginning. But any you guys got any teams or anything like that? Oh, Bama's up big. Oh, Miami's up big. Oh, Tennessee's up little. Anything else from anyone? Anyone? Anyone got anything for me? People above me are sometimes loud. And they've actually been really good this week, but sometimes it gets a little loud. All right. So if you guys don't have anything else, I'm going to end this and we'll do a longer live stream tomorrow during the race. Just wanted to get the announcement out there. I'll let you guys know that I will be watching the F1 race in the morning. Feel free to jump by, come by, watch the race with me at 6 in the morning. It'll be a fun time, I hope. I hope someone shows up. If not, I'll go back to bed or something. But hoping that it goes well, Formula One stuff. But favorite sport besides NASCAR, NBA. Then college football, I guess. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks for showing up. We're going to have a longer live stream in the morning, so tune in for that. Once again, thanks for showing up.